Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. Gypsy Rose Blanchard reared her ugly goblin-esque pet on a live on the TikTok channel she said she deleted. She's talking about her favourite subject, herself. So she starts off by saying she can finally say some things that she couldn't say before because she was under contract.
Now that I have none of those restrictions, you get the real me now.
The real you? Who's that then, Gypsy? Dancer? Ruby? Demona?
Psychopath? Every quiz I'm taking is first into her.
Dobby?
Having some royal mashed potatoes.
Disney princess? Singer?
And me in our darkest hour.
Mummy Schmurderer? Or is this now the real you? Even your haircut's bipolar. What the fuck is that haircut, by the way? Emo at the front, PTA meeting at the back. It's like a hairstylist did a mashup of Dom from Youngblood and Karen from HR. Then she spent like 20 minutes going on and on about the reasons there's not going to be a season 3 of Life After Lockup. But I'll boil it down to one sentence for yous. They sacked her off because she's boring as fuck and nobody likes her. She kept trying to say it was a joint decision, like she was too pissed off for being famous and that filming for the show was stressful. She gives an example of when they wanted to film in like a grocery store or something, they had to call ahead.
Grocery store, okay? They have to call and clear the grocery store to make...
To be honest, Gypsy, that sounds fucking easy to me. If they just announce over the tannoy that Gypsy Rose Blanchard's coming in, all the customers are going to fuck off anyway, especially the mums. She made it obvious throughout the live that she really thinks she's a celebrity. Girl, you'd be rejected as an Oompa Loompa from a pantomime. You're a fucking schmurderer, not a celebrity. She tries this fake humility when she mentions being on certain shows. Watch how she says this.
my hope when I did, I think it was Good Morning America.
Girl, you know full well what show you were on. She's like, oh, was it Good Morning America? Was it Oprah Winfrey? Oh, I can't remember which one was it. Did you notice the loud roll of thunder when she started to talk? I'm pretty sure that's Dee Dee from Beyond the Grave, sending a message, signalling to everyone watching that Gypsy Rose about to say a lie.
My hope when I did, I think it was Good Morning America, I was like, I don't want to have Aurora on film. I don't, if they get the birth, that is all that I'm giving them, is the birth.
Did you hear it? So she's saying that she doesn't want Aurora on film. She said it a few times. But she said she was happy for him to film the birth. What the fuck sort of logic is that? Surely the birth's more private. Anyway, I'm glad that she doesn't want to show Aurora, but sadly I think she's lying, because Dee Dee's just told us, and she tells us again in a minute. Listen out for the next thunder.
Like, having conversations with the network, and I'm like, listen, I have done already said, you guys hear the thunder out there? I don't want to have Aurora on camera.
Dee Dee's serious now. Did you hear how loud that was?
But I don't want to have my daughter grow up in this life, okay, where she's being scrutinized, she's being talked about, she's being posted. I don't want any of that.
To be fair, I believe her. Not because she cares about her daughter, but because she knows any attention that the baby gets means less attention for her, and she can't fucking stand it. Dee Dee steps in again when Gypsy says she wants to protect her privacy and that she wishes she could show her on Facebook or wherever like other mums.
I am trying to respect her privacy. And yes, I'm a mom. I would love to be one of those moms that could post her kids on Facebook and enjoy being a mom that way, showing how beautiful my daughter is. I would love to be that kind of mom.
No, Gypsy, you'd fucking hate that. You'd hate people commenting how gorgeous your daughter is instead of how pretty you are. She carried on for a bit after that, saying how she'd only do a season 3 if the baby wasn't in it. But obviously, the network turned her down because she's boring as fuck and she looks like a garden gnome who was sculpted by a blind man with oven mitts on.
If you want to talk about me, if you want to make a documentary about me, that's fine. It's like I've been plastered around anywhere and like a show pony for the last, 10 years anyway.
She talks like she's been famous for the last 10 years because she's some sort of movie star. Fails to mention that the reason anyone knows who the fuck she is because she unalived her own mum. Like, she talks about how she doesn't have a lot of money and that she can't work a normal job because she's famous and she wants to stay home and look after the baby. So obviously she's got to find another source of income. Yeah, you guessed it, she's just plugging her fucking awful paintings again.
Out doing another season, there is no income. Like I said, I had this account set for deletion, so that means no creator fund. That means I'm not making money off of TikTok. So, and the people that are like, get a job. Okay, I have a almost 8-month-old daughter. Ken works. My parents live an hour and 15 minutes away. So, and I'm not gonna put her in daycare and stuff like that. Like, I don't trust people that much. I have trust issues. People need to know I have trust issues.
This actually makes sense to me. I can only imagine how her brain works. But Grifty planned and carried out the unaliving of her own mum. And she seems to really think she's normal or a good person. And if she thinks a nice and normal good person like herself could do something like that to her mother, no wonder she's got trust issues. So yeah, she can't be on the telly because she's a boring bastard. She can't be on social media because everyone fucking hates her. So now what?
So what I found is I like artwork. I like painting. This is something that I can do at home. And no, it's not Picasso. No, it's not great.
Not great. That's the understatement of the century, that is.
It's art has been a passion of mine for a very long time. I actually have a painting that I did a long time ago. Okay, it's not good. It's just my handprints. But this is before the crime, so it's my handprints. And we were able to get this from the Habitat House and some of my other paintings. So painting is something not new. This is something I've been doing for a long time.
Did she really pull up that nursery school level painting and say she rescued it from the Habitat House? Before the crime, she was 23. She's not new to art, she's an experienced artist. But at like 23, she's been doing hand paintings. Why the fuck would they have saved that from the Habitat House? Ken, if you're watching, burn that satanic painting as fast as you can. That's not art. That's a portal to hell. She'll be summoning a fella demons faster than your skinny legs can run away. Get rid of it.
So anybody that knocks my art...
Oh, don't send your demons after me, Grifty. I'm sorry. I was only joking. It's lovely.
Not perfect. It is abstract. I never claimed to be, making the Mona Lisa. It's one thing about me. I'm kind of funny, so I'll play jokes.
Yeah, she's a barrel of laughs, our Grifty. Do you remember that time when she shot her mum with a BB gun because she thought it was a real gun? That was hilarious, wasn't it? We all love a good practical joke.
I charge a lot. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do what I can to bring in any kind of income because I'm at a disadvantage. If I, as someone who was in reality TV, as someone as well known as I am, you think I can go and work at Abercrombie and Fitch, whatever, or the mall and not get recognized?
Here she goes again. I'm so famous, I'm a celebrity, I can't do a normal job, everyone recognises me. Then she starts on with a load of psychobabble. But don't worry, our girl Dee Dee's got our back. Claps of thunder every time she's going to say a lie.
The reality is I never got to figure out who I am. And so, yeah, I'm going to be 50 different versions of me. I do change, I grow, and some things stay the same because maturing comes with time I didn't have.
Oh, poor Grifty, she didn't get time to grow up because she was in prison. Not being funny, but most people, by the age of 23, which is the age you were when you did that to your mum, most people at 23 are quite mature, much more mature than you are at 34. She rambled on for a while about how people are never happy with what she's doing. Like she was expected to be an advocate when she came out, so she tried doing that, and then everyone was like, you can't be an advocate, you're a schmurderer. So then she tried being like this social media influencer, and people were like, you can't do that because you're a schmurderer. And she said how she's still growing like 100,000 times.
I'm growing as an individual. I just want to be me. Like, I want to be me because I feel like that's what my friends know, that's what my loved ones know, and that's ultimately what I'm happy being, is myself. Most people don't know that I'm super dorky. I snort when I laugh sometimes. I make dumb jokes that are pretty much like knock-knock jokes.
Is it just me? Or did that sound like a scene from a classic corny teen movie? Everything she does online seems fake as fuck to me. She's an actress for sure. She summons her inner Meryl Streep when she talks about her daughter and how she wants to be a good mother to her. I don't believe a word she says.
I'm just gonna get all choked up. I don't want to get all choked up. Like I said in my book, is that, you know, if I do nothing else right on this godforsaken planet, I hope that I can be a good mom to her. I truly, truly just want to be a good mom.
Give the girl a BAFTA. In fact, that was worthy of an Oscar. It reminds me of that one interrogation video of her. You know, when the officer comes in the room and he says, your mum's DEAD, and she starts going, no, no, no. Like she doesn't already fucking know. It gave me flashbacks of that.
Your mom's dead, okay? Now, what I want to ask you is, your mom's passed away, okay? And she's deceased, all right? Now, what I want to ask you, did you have involvement in this? Okay.
No.
Hang on, listen to me.
No wonder a lawyer snatched her up to become a manager when she got out of prison. She mentions him in this video as well. He might be a slimy scumbag, but that Mike Stansfield recognises acting talent when he sees it.
You know, obviously he's my manager, so he's gonna do what's in the best interest of, you know, the bottom line, as well as to me. You know, Mike and I go way back.
Look how happy she is when she talks about him, saying they go way back. They go way back to when she unalived her mum, and he got her to make up lies about her mum having Munchausen's, and got her to frame a mentally disabled boyfriend. No wonder they're busy mates. Two poos in a pod. Next she talks about people always saying she's jealous of her sister Mia, and she admits she is, or was, and explains why. And she throws a good old mum Dee Dee under the bus again. It's all Dee Dee's fault that she's jealous of her sister.
I was jealous of my sister. Why? Because my mother always used to tell me, and this is one example, but I'm going to give you more. My mother, where every time my birthday would come around, Thanksgiving or any kind of family holiday or something, my mom would be like, your dad didn't get you a birthday gift, or your dad didn't call you, or this, that, and the other. Your dad didn't do this because he's too busy with his other daughter, his favorite daughter. So as a child, and yes, I was a child, growing up into my teen years and even young adult, I was told that my dad didn't love me, that he loved his other two kids more.
Thing is, we don't know if that's true or not, because Dee Dee's not here to defend herself. She's not here to defend herself because Grifty Ho unalived her, which is bad enough. I hate the fact that she just keeps dragging her name through the mud. Let her rest in peace. She went on to talk about child abuse, you know, because she was such an abused child, and says like she can't understand how anybody could hurt a child, which obviously most people feel the same way, and that some people shouldn't be parents.
That got arrested for, you know, hurting their kid, their baby, and I'm just like, I cry, and I'm like, this, God, number one, being someone who grew up in abuse, it may not be the, you know, the bruises and all that kind of abuse, it's not that kind, but anytime you do anything to harm a child, like, God, I don't understand people like that. I don't, and I just don't think that those people, they need to be, you know, not parents.
I completely agree with that. People who hurt a child shouldn't be parents. I also think people who unalive their mothers shouldn't be parents either, but I guess we'll have to agree to disagree on that one, eh, Grifty? She tried once more to pull on the public's heartstrings by saying she's been suffering from depression, and at one point she actually considered unaliving herself.
I hit bottom, and I wanted to unalive myself. So, Ken was like, I was in the bedroom and I was like, Ken, please, like, I just want it to end. I cannot take this anymore. I have taken everything from every angle, and it's just hit after hit after hit. And I'm at my knees, and people are kicking me down. And he's like, you know what? Tomorrow we're gonna go to Austin. We're gonna go visit my mom. We're gonna get you away. We are gonna go and have some time where you can get away from social media. You can just be happy. And so we did, and it was so refreshing to just say, you know what? Oh God, this is so nice not being on social media and not having to worry about people's...
Okay, I was with her until then. Except when he whisked her away to Austin. She was all over social media. She was posting lives of her and Ken the Lurker getting absolutely wasted with Ken's boyfriend, Stevie. And were they not in Austin that time when Ken was doing that live where he was sniffing up a snowstorm? I'm sure that was then. This sounds harsh, but I just don't believe her. I don't believe she was that low. And I think it's disgusting to talk about something so serious as serious depression and making out like she got over this big depression by going away to Texas and getting wasted and sniffing up a storm, and now she's doing fine. There's no line she won't cross to get the public on her side. As someone who's had lifelong mental health issues, I think it's disgusting that she's trying to gain sympathy in this way and insinuating that depression can be cured by having a week on the lash. I feel like this whole live that she did was to gain more sympathy, try and stop content creators talking about her, and make her fans beg for her to stay on social media because they love her so much. Oh, and obviously to plug her stupid artwork. She said she's off social media for good. How long do you think it's gonna last? I'll give her a month. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of yous. Please take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you soon.
Ready?
Oh, yeah.